Why, hello everybody, it's Joycelina, and we are back here on the FrilCraft Hytale server, and I am very excited about today. Today we're going to do a little bit of adventuring. As you know, we want to upgrade our farmer's workbench, and that will require us to get some cedar, which means we need to head north. Now, I think I mentioned last time that there is a, I've seen on the map, let me show you, I've seen on the map over to the west a little bit, somebody has a warp the north fields. So that's a warp to the north fields. That might be something that we can use. The other thing I want to do is work on getting an arcane workbench so that I can actually get my own teleporters. So in order to do that, I need to get a little bit more of the void essence, which means I have to stop sleeping through the night for a night. And then I also need to go and get some of the azure blocks in the azure forest, and I don't even know where there is one. Oh, it looks like up here. So I can also travel north and get a little bit of that. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to do is head over to one of these areas, and then that might take me into the night, in which I can get some of my void essence. So let's go. So I think we just need to head in this direction. Which direction? Not that. Yeah, we can head in that direction. Go through the woods over here on the other side of the water. And then I will bring you back once we get to the blue area, because there is a lot of space and not a whole lot going on. Hello, little sheepy. I'm keeping you here because one day I'm going to build a farm for you. Yes! Won't that be great? It'll be nice having you there. Well, I've gotten here to the azure forest, and actually I ran all the way back because I thought this might be the kelp. I didn't know what it looked like, and so I used my hand to try to gather it, and it turned into fiber. So I ran back, got my shears, came back here, and this is the second pond that I've run into that I just don't have any of the azure kelp, and I'm wondering if it's already been harvested by other people so that they could do their upgrades. Since it's so close to spawn, I have not seen any of the azure kelp in here. So I will keep looking, and I may be having to dig myself in for the evening because it gets awfully scary, and my crossbow is about to break. It's nighttime. There's a bear over there, and I'm looking in these ponds, and I, again, am not seeing any of the azure kelp in here. So, again, problem with being on a server and you come late to the game is that a lot of good resources have already been eaten up. So let me see if there's some other ponds along here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start exploring out and beyond. Well, I've come across here, and I didn't find any kelp in the water, but look at these guys. You know, when you're a skeleton, whether it's land or water doesn't make a difference. Very interesting, and they spotted me. At least he has. Come get me. I don't want to fight the both of you at the same time, so. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, there's 3 of you. Oh, and you're going to shoot at me. Okay, I guess I'm swimming towards you, and good luck to me. Okay, well, I'm safe from them now. But still, absolutely no kelp. I need help finding kelp. So I may just head up north and see if there's any azure forests up there that are not going to be as pilfered as the ones that are closer to spawn. So I will bring you back once we get north. We have arrived at the portal to the north, and fortunately it's not too far from my house, except for I got busy doing stuff and now it's midday. So we wow, that was fast. Where am I at? Well, I guess I'm north, but how far north? Who's out here? Vegas Vic is out here. This is me, but whose house am I at? Wait a second. How am I back here? I didn't go north, I went south. Now where am I at? Well, that's not north either. Look at me. The map's loading in. I don't know where I'm at. But it's very scary to go north from here, or even east from here. Good Griefenheimer. What if I go through it again? Where am I going to wind up? So I'm back at spawn. Yep, this just goes to this very dark and scary place. Okay, well, you know what that tells me? I'm going to have to figure out how to get to the north all on my little lonesome. So I guess I'm going to go back home, probably take a nap, and get out venturing in the morning. So I want to get an early start for tomorrow to go towards the north. And so to kind of use up the rest of my day here, I went to the Forbidden Temple and I got the recipe for pumpkin pie. So I wanted to take a look at what does it require for me to cook pumpkin pie. Now you can see health regen 3, stamina boost 3. This will be a great recipe for us to have. But again, I need dough in order to make this. Also spices. Now spices can be crafted over here. They require flour, so we will definitely have to do some flour picking in order to make our spices. But the dough is going to be, let me see, where is it? Where's the dough? It's over here. So the dough requires flour, which I think I can make, and then eggs. So how do I make the flour? Where's the flour at? Oh, it's also up here. Flour is real easy. We have tons of wheat that we can get the option of getting. I think I've used a lot of it to get the essence of life, but it's really easy for us now that we have our ever-growing, everlasting wheat. But the big thing is going to be able to get these eggs. Now, I'm not going to do it in this episode, but definitely soon we're going to have to start looking at farming some animals. So I think that might be a next episode thing, but it's definitely something we got to get done soon. Okay, good night's sleep. Time for us to get going. I tried to do all my preparation last night. I've got blocks on the bar, always important to get. I've also got some spare tools and fresh weapon for when this one goes. I might craft myself another iron sword while I'm still home. Have to do some quick farming. Iron sword, right? Craft. Oh, it's going to eat up the last of my light leather. But something we know we're going to be using. Oh, where am I at? Inventory. Here we go. So I've got all my spare things up here. Oh, I do need to eat. Get myself healed up. Let me see. Tomatoes. I planted some tomatoes, so we're going to do a couple of harvests. I need 320 of them to fulfill one of these beds of the eternal seeds. So we'll do some harvesting and some planting because I cannot create the eternal seeds until we level up our workbench, our farmer's bench. Trying to get out of here. Thank you. Please give me... I think that should be enough. Do I have enough in here? Yes. So my flower beds are 12 each. And so this is 36 total. So essentially each time through I'm getting a little bit more than what I would need for one seed. So I'm going to have to do this at least 11 times to be able to get all the seeds that I need. I'll put these back in here and we're off. And I'll bring you back once we get someplace to the north. That seems very north-ish. Well, I haven't gone very far north. What is that? I think that will chew me alive if I were swimming in there. We'll go around that. So I don't know. These might be redwood trees. I don't know what the difference is between the redwoods and the cedars. Let's go inland a little bit. I think I'm going to have to kill this guy. Oh, I think I'm going to have to kill this guy first. Again, using the block key when I want to load. Yeah, he's like, who's shooting me? Oh, you? There we go. One down. And there we go. Okay, I didn't want to get too close to those guys. Now, if I go up here, there's also another guy here. And I don't think he saw me. Okay, let's see. Frost March Tundra. Oh, you saw me. There we go. Thank you. So, wow. This looks like a possibility. Let's go in a little bit. I don't want to take from the outskirts where everybody can see. See if we can find some cedar trees. And stay away from those guys. I'm climbing the mountains. Okay, let's see what kind of tree this is. Are you what I need? You are fir. So the answer is no. Okay. Aren't you cute? Look at how cute you are. What are you? Can you tell me what you are? No. Very cute though. Okay, so these are fir. The big ones probably look like they would be redwood. Still not cedar. Right? If I look in my inventory, they're considered a hardwood, which is the same as oak. An igloo? Can you go in the igloo? No. Just a big ice block. Okay. This is all new to me. Okay, so these are all fir. And I got myself damaged on something, don't know what. Let's go up here. You. I'm just gonna come up and... There we go. Check these out over here. Look at the big... Look at... This must be the bones of a huge dragon. I want to know what the lore is on that one. See, yes, this must be redwood. I'm going to guess. Just take a piece of it. Yeah. Redwood log. So I still need to travel farther north. Oh, hello. Hello. I'm out of here. I won't bug you today. Travel farther north to see if we can find cedar. And I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. These look like they might be a little different. And I also see we have a building over here of some type. So some bad guys. Yeah, that looks like more redwood. These don't look like fir. These look a little different than the fir. So I see the redwood, and what is this one? Are you my cedar tree? Ta-da! Yes, you are. Gonna get all of you. So now I know it's the blue ones with the needles going upwards. It's good to know. I'll take this one, and that should be enough for me to get started. I'm assuming I need about 30 to upgrade my, my whatchamacallit, my workstation, my farmer's workstation. Oh, wonder if this one, because it's got, looks almost like seeds, or is it just going to be more sap? We'll soon find out. Nope, just plant fibers, sticks, and sap, along with the logs. But we should be able to upgrade with what we have here. Now, are there any places... Can I pick you? I can't pick you. Interesting. I would have thought that I could pick the mushrooms off. I am wondering if there is an azure forest anywhere near here, and it looks like the answer is no. I had been hoping that if we traveled far enough north that we would be able to find that. This is where we were before, so we were so close. I didn't realize that when I was looking for the azure kelp, how close we were. I don't think I came over to this section, so I might travel over this way, but I think it's again going to be very limited on resources over there. But I'm very excited about getting at least the cedar and being able to do my upgrade, but I can't build my what is it, the alchemist or the arcane. I can't build my arcane table until I get that azure kelp. Okay, the time has come to upgrade our farmer's workbench. I have everything I need, enough of the greater essence of life, enough tomatoes, plenty of chilies, and now our cedar plank, our darkwood tree. So we will upgrade. So you know what a bummer is? That the look of the bench doesn't change as you upgrade it. That would be really cool. I know, I'm probably asking too much. Now we can craft tomatoes, the eternal chilies, and we can begin farming cotton and rice. So once I've done this, we can go ahead and get the cotton and rice. Now next we're going to need redwood logs, which we've already found. So redwood, maple, or fig blue logs. One of the things I noticed though is we're still pretty limited in the type of saplings that we can grow in our bench, but we can certainly grow the cedar trees now, which is going to be nice for us to have, as well as we still have everything else is pretty much the same, right? Yep, nothing really new here, but that will give us the ability to to plant cedar trees in case we want to use them. And do I have any? I should have some cedar left, right? Cedar log. Because it might be something that we want to, in further additions or maybe a separate building, take a look at building with. Very interesting with the dark wood, etc. And I really do like the shelves, are very cute. So we can look at the different benches, tavern chairs, and the such, which by the way, I took some of my beech tree logs and made this crude table and chairs. It was actually a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but again, one of the things you'll notice is that it takes up 2 blocks by 2 blocks. So building on the evens rather than the odds is going to be very important if you want to still maintain symmetry throughout your build. So that was the first step of what we wanted to do. We still need to get some of those azure kelp so that we can build our arcane workbench. So now I got to figure out how I'm going to get that. Okay, I think the only thing left for me to do is to do some adventuring. And oh, by the way, I figured out how to use this. So it might help if I read when it says press F to interact. And so when I press F, there is a number of warp destinations that I can go to of different people's builds and things like that. So yeah, I figured that out. But I am going to go I'm going to try to go west. So if I look at the map, we had these fields up here that I've already taken a look at. And so I'm just going to head west, see what's there, and see if I can get more of these azure forests so that I can get some of the kelp. So I will bring you back if I find anything. Well, I have traveled quite the distance from home. If we look on the map, you can't even see where I am. Found this bigger spot, but I am not finding any kelp, so I'm a little concerned about that. But we will keep looking. So I just thought, well, I'll show you that really there is none of it to be found. It glows. It's able to be picked using the F key. So I don't know. It's very, very baffling to me. Wait. Here's some. Oh my goodness. That is such good news. I think I need 10. Well, it's good to see that it's here, so maybe this trip will be worthwhile. Okay, when I get my 10, I will bring you back. Well, I have some great news. I don't need 10 azure kelp. I only need 2, and I now have 5. We are going home. Okay, really quick before the sun goes down. Well, the sun is going down. Hopefully I'll be able to get home in time, but I wanted to stop and just show you this that was created by one of the people on the servers. I don't know who it is. If it's you, please put let me know in the comments below. But it's getting to be nightfall, but it's just absolutely huge and beautiful and very well done. I love it. Well, I made it home before the sun went all the way down, so now that we're here, let's see about, whoops, no, let's see about, that's what I want to do, go in and then close the door. But I think it is time for us to craft our Arcanist workbench. I'm so excited for this. Here it is. So let's go ahead and place that. Where are we going to put you at? I guess I'll up against this wall for now. We'll put you right there. Oh my goodness. So now what can I make? Ooh. So in order to make a teleporter, I need the 2 azure kelp, which is what I needed, right? So I'm going to go ahead and craft one. There we go. It's huge in my pocket. And then we have some totems and different things like that that we can craft as well. This is what I was looking for, so let's go see where we'll place it temporarily. It's not where it's going to stay, because I probably need to build someplace for this to be. You know, I think I'm going to sleep first. Okay. Saw it here fairly close. We know that there's typically a bear over here, and this area tends to be a little less cluttered. So let's actually back up here, because this is where I'm going to definitely have more area to build. You can see I haven't really done much with the back of the house. So let's set it right about here. Nope. How do I set it down? Hey. I'm confused. Can't you just set it down? Rotate. Okay, I'm still not sure how I did that. I had to, like, right click, right click, right click, right click, right click. It was crazy. So now let's name this Joycelina's place. My destination, none. I think right now, since I don't have any others placed, why don't we go to... Oh, I would think that the portal would be, the spawn would be one. I don't know where we would go. Sandylands. Okay. Public, visible to everyone. Only you and trusted players can use. Yes, I think that's what I want to do. And save changes. Okay, so if I hit this, I can go to a lot of different places, but right now it's set to Sandy Lands. So do I go to Sandy Lands? Well, you know what? I want to make sure I have... Oh, I have it in my pocket. I'm like, I want to make sure I have another portal just in case. But we should be able to go to the portal in Sandy Lands and be fine. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Perfect. And see, it's right here. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. That is exactly what I was hoping to do, so we could go and start doing some mining and getting up and gearing up to the next level. So actually, let's go back. Oh, where's it going to take me? I didn't tell it where to take me. Uh-oh. Oh, now I'm at spawn. Okay, F to interact. Uh-oh. Close. Firelands. Oh no, not this again. I'm gonna figure this out eventually, but you know, this is exactly what I wanted to be able to do. So now I'll be able to travel throughout the world a little bit easier and be able to get to the next level, which is getting some cobalt gear. So I think with that, I'm gonna sign off at Vit's beautiful house. And right here at Spawn, and say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave it a like. If you think I'm a goofball because I don't know how anything works, you can put a comment about that down below. I don't mind. So with that, I will see you next time.